Hi friends! So today we're going to be doing two things for group time. The first thing we're going to be doing is reading Miss Spider's Tea Party by David Kirk, and then I'm going to show you how to make your own spiders. One lonely spider sipped her tea while gazing at the sky. She watched the insects on the leaves and many flying by. If I had friends like these, she sighed, who'd stay a while with me, I'd sit them down on silken chairs and serve them cakes and tea. Two timid beetles, Ike and May, crept from the woodwork that same day. But when Miss Spider begged, "Please stay," they shrieked, "Oh no!" and dashed away. Three fireflies flew inside that night, their spirits high, their tails alight. They spied the web and squeaked in fear, "We'd better get away from here!" The little trio did not feel they'd care to be a spider's meal. Four bumblebees buzzed by outside. "Please come to tea," Miss Spider cried. The four ignored her, swaying there. She waved a tea towel in the air. She took a cup and tapped the glass. Then one bee spoke to her at last. "We would be fools to take our tea with anyone so spidery." Within the shadows of the room, just peeking from behind a broom, 5 grinning faces bobbled and peered. Miss Spider smiled. Her heart was cheered. Descending for a closer look, she danced into the gloomy nook, but sadly found those jolly mugs belonged, alas, to rubber bugs. Some ants strode in. They numbered 6, but ants with spiders will not mix. She brewed them tea from hips of roses, the proud platoon, and turned up their noses. A fine bouquet concealed its prize of 7 dainty butterflies. Miss Spider, watching from the wall, was not aware of them at all. The tea table was set for 8, with saucers, cups, and silver plate. The cakes were fresh, the services gleamed, yet no one would arrive, it seemed. Her company, in no demand, left her cup for every hand. Nine spotted moths kept safe and warm, and shelter from a thunderstorm. They stood beneath an open sash and watched the jagged lightning flash. Miss Spider dropped down on a thread, a silver tray above her head. She'd hoped to please them, but instead, they flew away in mortal dread. "They've left me all alone," she cried. She dabbed her eyes and sadly sighed. "It's plain no bug will ever stay." Her tears splashed down upon the tray. Tiny streaming cups of tea were perched atop her trembling knee. She sipped and sobbed, then heard a cough, and turned to see a small wet moth, a fragile thing so soaked by rain, his wings too damp to fly again. She smiled and took a checkered cloth to cloak the frail and thankful moth. They talked and snacked on tea and pie until his tiny wings were dry. Then lifting him with tender care, she tossed him gently in the air. The moth told Ike, then Ike told May, who went from bug to say, "There is no reason for alarm. She's never meant us any harm." So later on that afternoon, assembled in the dining room, 11 insects came to see, to share Miss Spider's courtesy. 12 tender violets in a vase, presented at Miss Spider's place, set by her chair so neatly spun. She munched the blossoms one by one. Her friends were glad to watch her feast upon the floral centerpiece. It was a great relief to see. She ate just flowers and drank just tea. Miss Spider's reputation grew. Before too long, our hostess knew each bug who crawled or hopped or flew, and all their lovely children too. So I'm going to show you how to make your very own spider at home. So I thought we could sing a song together about a spider. Who knows the song The Itsy Bitsy Spider? Okay, so we're going to sing it together. Are you ready? Show me your spiders. The itsy bitsy spider climbed up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. Out came the sun and dried up all the rain. And the itsy bitsy spider climbed up the spout again. Yay! Great job, friend. Okay, friends, so in order to make our own Mrs. Spider, first we need to see what shape Miss Spider's body is. What shape do you think Miss Spider's body is? That's right, she has 2 circles. Her head is a circle and her body is a circle. Now, how many legs do we need to make for Miss Spider? Let's count how many legs she has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Miss Spider has 8 legs, so we need to make 8 legs. Now that we know what shape Miss Spider is and how many legs she has, we now need to find out what color Miss Spider is. Do any of these markers look like the color that Miss Spider is? That's right, she's yellow. Okay, so now that we've made our 2 circles, we can go ahead and cut them out. Now that you've cut out your 2 circles, you can either use glue or tape to put together the 2 shapes. Now, to make Miss Spider's legs, you can use whatever color paper you have. What we're going to do is take our paper and cut it into strips so that we can make 8 legs for Miss Spider. Now that I have my 8 strips of paper, I can either use glue or tape to attach them to Miss Spider's body. Now that we've attached our spider legs, we can now draw Miss Spider's face. Now you can use whatever colors you want to draw your own spider's face. Alright, now to finish off your spider, you can draw whatever kind of face you want your spider to have, and then you're all done making your own spider.